Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. We're not here for fluff. We're not here for sugarcoating. We're here to talk about one thing: success. And not just success, rapid success. Because we both know that the world doesn't wait for anyone, and it sure as hell doesn't hand out second chances. So if you want to rise above the masses, you need to learn how to succeed faster, smarter, and with a fire under your ass that will make every other person in the room envious. I've been in this game for a long time, and I can tell you this: the key to success isn't in the long, slow grind. It's not in waiting for the stars to align, and it sure as hell isn't in wishing for things to fall into your lap. No, my friends. The key to rapid success lies in deliberate action, smart decision-making, and the unflinching ability to keep moving forward no matter how much adversity comes your way. I'll lay out the blueprint for you step by step so you'll know exactly what it takes to make it big. And make it big, fast. No more excuses, no more hesitation. Let's get into it. Take massive action. The first key to rapid success is taking massive action. You can't sit around hoping that success will knock on your door. It doesn't work that way. You have to go after it with everything you've got. Most people in the world are lazy, plain and simple. They sit on their hands hoping that the right moment will come, or they overthink every decision, paralyzed by fear. You can't afford that. You have to outwork everyone. Take bold actions. Whether it's making calls, sending emails, meeting people, or making the hard decisions, do it with intensity and urgency. Massive action means putting in work when others are taking breaks. It means grinding it out even when you feel like you're running on empty. It's about staying up late and waking up early if that's what it takes to get ahead. It's about saying no to distractions and staying focused on the prize. When you act decisively and with speed, opportunities will start coming to you faster than you can even handle. But if you wait for the perfect moment, the perfect idea, or the perfect conditions, you'll be waiting forever. The best time to act is right now. Get moving or get left behind. This is where most people fail. They don't take enough action, and even when they do, it's inconsistent. You need to develop a relentless attitude toward execution. Most people are too busy thinking about their next big move, while the truly successful people are out there executing their current one with perfection. It's not enough to have a strategy or plan. You need to put that plan into action and get your hands dirty. Don't wait for permission, just start. You'll learn more by doing than by planning. Massive action isn't about doing everything, it's about doing the right things relentlessly. When you move fast, you'll make mistakes. That's part of the process. But here's the thing: the faster you make mistakes, the faster you learn and the quicker you succeed. Don't fear failure. Fear in action. You will never learn if you keep sitting back waiting for the stars to align. Keep moving forward and take massive action no matter how small the task. There's no room for hesitation in the fast lane to success. Set high standards. If you want to be successful, you need to set ridiculously high standards for yourself. You cannot afford to settle for mediocrity. Success doesn't come from doing the bare minimum. It comes from consistently going above and beyond. Every task, no matter how small, should be executed at the highest level possible. This means you need to stop accepting excuses from yourself or anyone around you. Your standards need to be so high that even your own best efforts feel inadequate at times. Don't let society or the people around you pull you down. They will always try to tell you to slow down or be more realistic. You need to block that noise and stay laser focused on your vision. Your standards should not only challenge you, but they should also force you to stretch beyond what you believe is possible. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. The moment you set high standards, you begin to see a drastic shift in your life. You start attracting people who match those standards, and you begin to separate yourself from the pack. This is where the winners are made. The people who succeed aren't the ones with talent alone. They're the ones who are willing to push through the discomfort, who are relentless in their pursuit of excellence. You need to elevate your expectations of yourself every single day. If you let yourself off the hook, if you're okay with good enough, you'll never make it to the top. Every time you hit a goal, raise the bar. It's a never-ending climb, and if you stop pushing yourself, you stop growing. Your standards should be non-negotiable. You need to start with the belief that nothing less than greatness is acceptable. This isn't about arrogance. It's about committing to a level of performance that will separate you from the average. The people who win are the ones who don't settle for anything less than their best in every aspect of their life. Embrace failure. If you're afraid of failure, then you're afraid of success. Let that sink in for a second. Failure is the only true teacher in life. It's not the wins, not the easy victories, but the times you've fallen that shape you into someone who is capable of handling greater success. The faster you embrace failure, the quicker you can move past it. Too many people are terrified of failure, and that fear paralyzes them. They play it safe, they avoid risks, and they miss out on the opportunities that could bring them massive success. I'll tell you this right now. Failure isn't the end, it's the beginning. Each failure is a lesson in disguise. It's the price you pay for growth. You're going to fail. It's inevitable. But those who succeed fast aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who learn from it. Get up and keep going. The quicker you fail, the quicker you learn. The quicker you learn, the quicker you win. And the sooner you win, the faster you achieve success. You see, when failure happens, it doesn't define you unless you let it. A successful person views failure as an opportunity to grow, an obstacle to overcome, and a necessary stepping stone on the path to greatness. It's not about how many times you fail, it's about how many times you get up. And the more you fail, the more you learn to maneuver around setbacks and avoid repeating the same mistakes. You build resilience, and that resilience accelerates your progress. So stop fearing failure, stop hiding from it, learn to love it because it's a sign you're pushing yourself harder than most. The more you fail, the closer you get to your goal. Use failure as fuel, not a deterrent. The people who embrace failure are the ones who make it to the top. They don't see it as a setback, they see it as a stepping stone. Develop unshakable confidence. Success demands confidence. And not just any confidence, but unshakable confidence. This isn't the kind of confidence that comes from getting compliments from others, nor is it the kind of confidence that's based on superficial accomplishments. This confidence is rooted in an unshakable belief in yourself and your ability to overcome anything that comes your way. When you know without a doubt that you can handle whatever challenges life throws at you, success becomes inevitable. Developing this kind of confidence is crucial because the world will throw everything it can at you to knock you off course. People will criticize you, your plans will fall apart, and you'll face obstacles that will make you question your very purpose. But if you have unshakable confidence, you will stand tall no matter what. Your belief in yourself will be so strong that nothing can make you waver. This kind of confidence comes from a track record of hard work, results, and commitment. The more you put in, the more you prove to yourself that you can handle anything. It's about making bold moves, even when you're scared, and seeing them through to the end. It's about taking on challenges that scare you and doing it anyway. Each time you do something that tests your limits and succeed, your confidence grows. People with unshakable confidence don't get rattled easily. They know their worth, and they know they're capable of achieving incredible things. You need to work on building that confidence every single day. It's not something that just magically appears. You have to earn it. It comes from keeping promises to yourself, from showing up every day, and from conquering your fears head on. When you believe in yourself, others will believe in you. And that belief will be the driving force behind your rapid success. Build a strong network. No man is an island. You can't achieve rapid success alone. The sooner you realize this, the faster you'll be on your way to success. You need to build a network of people who will support you, push you, and challenge you to be your best, but not just anyone. Surround yourself with people who are on the same level or higher than you. People who will not tolerate mediocrity, who will hold you accountable, and who will encourage you to think bigger, act bolder, and push harder. The right network will open doors for you that you could never have opened by yourself. These are the people who will introduce you to key players, investors, mentors, and opportunities that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. You can't do it alone. In fact, most successful people didn't get where they are by working in isolation. They did it by surrounding themselves with powerful, like-minded individuals who could help them achieve their goals faster. To build a strong network, you need to show up and put yourself out there. Attend events, engage in conversations, offer value to others. But remember, networking is not about collecting business cards or sending out empty messages. It's about building real relationships. Relationships that are based on trust, respect, and mutual benefit. When you connect with the right people, success becomes a matter of when, not if. So get out there, build your circle. The people you surround yourself with will either elevate you or drag you down. Choose wisely and choose fast. Your network will be a catalyst for your rapid success. Focus on results, not effort. Too many people focus on effort. They believe that just because they're working hard, they're on the right track. Well, I'm here to tell you that effort doesn't matter if you're not getting results. You could work 18-hour days for the rest of your life, but if those hours aren't spent on the right things, you'll never achieve the success you're after. It's not about how much time you put in. It's about what you accomplish in that time. You need to get results, not just effort. Effort can be wasted if you're not working smart. If you're constantly busy but not moving toward your goal, you're just spinning your wheels. Focus on what works, on the actions that will bring you closer to your objectives. Every task should be aligned with the results you want to see. And you should never waste time on anything that doesn't contribute directly to that. Success is measured by the results you get, not by how hard you work. Get results and everything else will fall into place. Forget the idea that working hard is the same as being productive. If you want to achieve rapid success, your actions need to be strategic and results-driven. The faster you get results, the faster you move towards success. Master your time. If there's one thing that can make or break your path to success, it's how you manage your time. Time is the one resource you can never get back, and most people waste it without even realizing it. To achieve rapid success, you have to become a master of your time. That means eliminating distractions, prioritizing the most important tasks, and being relentless about how you spend every minute of every day. The successful don't waste time on irrelevant things, and neither should you. Start by evaluating where your time is going right now. What are you doing every day that is simply consuming your time with no return? Whether it's checking social media, watching TV, or chatting with people who don't serve your goals, you need to cut out the dead weight. You can't afford to let your day slip by without focusing on activities that move you closer to your goals. Every successful person I've met has mastered their time. They schedule everything down to the smallest task, and they stick to their schedule with discipline. If you want to achieve rapid success, you need to adopt the same mindset. Create a daily routine that is centered around what matters most. Action that directly leads to results. Every moment should be intentional. I'm not saying you need to work 24/7, but I am saying you need to be incredibly selective with how you spend your time. Use your time to grow your business, expand your knowledge, network, and create the kind of future you want. Once you've mastered your time, you'll realize just how much you can accomplish in a single day. Most people waste their days away, thinking we'll catch up tomorrow. But for successful people, there's no such thing as catching up. You have to stay ahead, and that means protecting your time fiercely. A good time management system allows you to keep track of what you're doing and adjust when necessary. Time blocking, task batching, and using productivity tools are simple but powerful ways to take control of your time. But above all, you need to commit to eliminating time-wasting habits and replacing them with focused, result-driven actions. Don't let the clock run out on you. Start using your time like the precious commodity it is. Master your time, and you master your destiny. Think bigger. If you want rapid success, you have to think bigger than most people are willing to. Too many people are limited by small thinking and fear of failure. They aim low because it feels safer, and they don't believe they're capable of achieving extraordinary things. Let me tell you right now, if you want to rise above the average, you need to think bigger. Aim for things that seem out of reach. Take on projects that scare you, and set goals that make people question your sanity. The bigger you think, the faster you'll realize that what you once thought was impossible is within your grasp. The first step is to get rid of the limiting beliefs that hold you back. Those little voices in your head that tell you you're not ready, or it's too risky, or maybe later. Shut them down. Thinking big requires you to ignore the small, fear-driven voices and focus on the vision you have for your life. Forget about what you can see right now and instead focus on what could be. Imagine the success you could have, the wealth, the power, and the impact you could make if you only allowed yourself to aim higher. When you set bigger goals, your brain starts to operate on a different level. You begin to tap into a sense of creativity and resourcefulness that you didn't even know existed. You start thinking of ways to make the impossible possible. And when you take that kind of bold action, people notice. You draw attention, opportunities, and the kind of resources you need to reach even higher. The bigger you think, the bigger you'll grow, and the faster you'll reach success. People who think small may achieve modest results, but thinking big brings massive rewards. Think about the people who have changed the world. They didn't play it safe. They didn't settle for what was easy or comfortable. They set their sights on things that most people would call insane, and they made them happen. You can't expect to achieve big things with small goals. If you want rapid success, you need to consistently challenge yourself to think bigger. Own your decisions. One of the hardest things for people to do is take full ownership of their decisions. Too many people are quick to blame others when things go wrong or make excuses when they fail. But here's the truth. If you want to succeed, you must own every single decision you make, both good and bad. No one else is responsible for your success or failure but you. Stop pointing fingers and start taking full responsibility for your actions and outcomes. The key to rapid success is being unapologetically accountable for your choices. If something doesn't go according to plan, don't blame the economy, your team, or bad luck. Own it. Own your mistakes, your setbacks, and your failures, and use them as fuel to drive you forward. When you take ownership of everything in your life, you remove all the excuses, and there's nothing left to hold you back. You become empowered to take control of your destiny. No more whining about circumstances. It's your life, your decisions, your responsibility. Ownership doesn't just mean taking the credit when things go well. It means accepting the consequences of your decisions when things go wrong. When you accept full responsibility for your life, you realize that you can change anything at any time. This mindset accelerates success because you no longer waste time blaming others or complaining about what you can't control. Instead, you focus on the things you can control: your decisions, your actions, and your attitude. And with that kind of clarity, success will follow. The most successful people I know are the ones who never make excuses. They own their decisions, take responsibility for the outcomes, and keep moving forward. That's the mindset you need to cultivate if you want to achieve success at a rapid pace. Own your decisions, and you will own your success. Be relentless. To achieve rapid success, you have to be relentless in your pursuit of your goals. This is not about working hard when it's convenient or when you feel motivated. It's about pushing forward every single day, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the fatigue, regardless of the challenges. Success comes to those who refuse to quit, no matter how tough the road gets. Being relentless means committing to your goals no matter what. It's about maintaining a high level of consistency, even on days when you feel like giving up. Most people are easily distracted. They start strong, but fade out when things get hard. If you want to succeed quickly, you need to stay focused and push forward when others back down. Relentlessness is the difference between those who make it and those who don't. When you face setbacks, be relentless in your recovery. When you experience failures, be relentless in your determination to rise again. When you face rejection, be relentless in your pursuit of opportunity. The ones who win are the ones who keep pushing when everyone else has given up. Relentless people don't stop when they're tired, they stop when they're done winning. Relentlessness doesn't mean being blind to the world around you. It's about keeping your eyes on your goals and refusing to let anything stand in your way. People who are relentless are strategic. They know when to push harder, when to pivot, and when to make necessary changes. But they never stop. They never quit. They never accept failure as an option. Be relentless, and success will become inevitable. Now, I've laid it all out for you. The keys to achieving rapid success. It's not a magic formula, and it's certainly not for the faint of heart. But if you implement these strategies, taking massive action, setting high standards, embracing failure, developing unshakable confidence, mastering your time, thinking bigger, owning your decisions, and being relentless, then there's no stopping you. The road to success is open for the taking, and it's up to you to walk it with speed, intensity, and purpose. So get to work. Don't wait. Take control of your future now, because rapid success waits for no one.